what's up? It's Debbie. I can finally show you those Instagram posts that I was talking about. Take a look.
In the language of Criminal Minds, wheels up! We're back, baby!
Behold, she has risen. I don't know what else to say. I mean, David Bowie is kissing a skull behind me, which it can only mean one thing. Criminal Minds is back.
All right, everybody. As you've read, Criminal Minds is back. I can't tell you anything more than that, but it's going to be one hell of a ride, so strap in, because wheels are about to be up.
Okay, I'm just making another really quick reboot video, and I read another article on Screen Rant, and it says that the reboot can fix the biggest plot twist in Criminal Minds. We'll talk about that in a minute. There are two plot holes that irk me so bad. One is Derek not knowing Garcia's name, and that was why he started calling her baby girl. Because later in the series, he goes with Hotch when they recruited her. So he should have known her name. It doesn't make sense that he didn't know her name. The second plot hole is in season 1, Reed tells Derek there are no rules against fraternization between agents.
Must be tough, man.
Not really.
What do you mean? You don't do anything and these women are throwing themselves at you.
Strictly off limits, Reed.
There's no code of conduct that says agents can't socialize.
Yo, see, my code of survival says never mess with a woman who carries a gun.
And then in season 3, Garcia tells JJ they're not allowed to date fellow agents. So it's just so confusing. And it wasn't like the rules changed, because she said that Rossi was the reason that most of those rules were put in place. And Rossi had been in the BAU since the very beginning, way back when. So if the rules were put in place for Rossi, then season 1, they shouldn't have allowed to have been dating either. Yet Spencer said they could. So, huge plot hole.
Come on in.
I can't believe he showed up at my apartment.
It's not like I'm doing anything here.
We just had a seminar on fraternization last week.
I really have a lot of work to do, Garcia.
So you don't want to hear how Agent Rossi showed up at my door in the middle of the night while I was enjoying a post-coital shower with fellow FBI technical analyst Kevin Lynch?
Sit. Oh, you were in the shower with Kevin Lynch?
Come on, JJ, I'm being serious. I need your help.
With what?
Agent Rossi. We're not supposed to date fellow Bureau employees.
From what I hear, Rossi is the reason most of these fraternization rules even exist, okay? He's not gonna tell anyone. Just relax.
And then they did the big plot twist, which is this. Take a look.
It's
I've always loved you. And I was just too scared to say it before. And now things are just really too complicated to say it now. I'm sorry. But you should know.
I thoroughly hated that. Thoroughly hated that. I'm like, they're messing with my boy again? Poor Spencer can't catch a break, man. So then they kind of resolved it by them talking about it and just saying how complicated it would be, and that she loves Will and the boys, but she loves him too. And so ScreenRant.com has come up with the idea that they can explain Reed's absence by saying that he needed a break from JJ. I think that's a horrible idea, because number one, it's not necessary. And number two, The rest of the team doesn't know about the tension between the two of them. They don't need to announce it to the world that JJ is in love with Spencer too. I mean, that's ridiculous. So, bad idea. Another bad idea about Reed. And I wish they would just quit trying to guess what they're gonna do. You know, wouldn't it be great if Matthew just popped up and was like, surprise, I'm back. That would be the best thing that could happen. Let's hope and pray that that is what happens. Another thing the article said was that they've never had any inter-office romances on Criminal Minds, which is not true. The whole conversation between JJ and Garcia was about her and Kevin Lynch and why they thought they were going to get in trouble because they weren't allowed to date. So right there, Screen Rant is wrong. So let's hope they're wrong about how they're going to explain Reed's not being there. It's just nuts. And I am so down for an Alves Garcia romance. Like, I'm so here for that, and I really, really hope it happens. But knowing how they handle things by just going, no, we don't want to follow that plotline anymore. Garcia's probably going to come back, and then there's going to be nothing between her and Alves. I hope that does not happen. But they do that. They throw away plots all the time. So they threw away his season 1 crush on JJ. They threw away his drug addiction. And they're just like, okay, well, we did it. It's done. We're not going to talk about it anymore. And that's the way they deal with plots that they can't quite get momentum with. So then they just drop them with no explanation or anything. So I'm hoping that they actually do that with Reed. Like, they don't say, I mean, like, maybe say, oh, he decided he wanted to teach full time or something along those lines to explain him not being there. But not about him and JJ. That's stupid. And the Alves Garcia thing, I can see them dropping that, but I want that to happen. 100% I want that to happen. I also want Kevin back on the show. I miss him. I miss him as much as I miss the other people, and I love the episodes that he's in. Oh, speaking of Kevin, here is another fan theory I do not agree with. The fan theory is that when Kevin asked Garcia to marry him, she said no because she's secretly in love with Derek. I don't believe that for a minute. Because the one time she thought that something happened between her and Derek and she forgot about it, she freaked out. Wouldn't even talk to Derek. She was so freaked out about it. She loved Kevin. She doesn't like change. And she liked how things were. I don't think that is why she didn't marry Kevin. I don't think she's in love with Derek. I think she loves Derek, but I don't think she's in love with Derek. So let me know what you think in the comments about ways to talk about how Reed is not there anymore, or about Garcia and Alves' potential romance, or Kevin and Garcia, or just any thoughts about what you want to see in the reboot. So this was just a little quickie, just to let you know something else that I heard about the reboot, because I promised I was going to keep you all updated. And my next episode will drop on Monday, and we will be talking about Natural Born Killer and the hitman Charles Harrelson. See you then. Bye!